Hello, it's Lazy Tie Gamer,
And Emperor Steve.
And Grand the Brave.
and today we're going to be talking about the Metroid fan base. So,
Oh yes, the Metroid fan base.
Oh no.
One of my greatest
First-
friends and worst enemies are from the Metroid fan base.
what do we want to talk about first?
Well, the Metroid fan base as a whole, as any fan base, has its good side and its bad side.
Yeah,
With
definitely its bad side.
Very noticeable focus on the bad side.
First, let's talk about people wanting Ridley in the new Smash Bros.
Alright,
Like, that's so
that's a good
stupid.
starting point. Ridley and Smash Bros. Well,
Yeah, Ridley and Smash there.
you see, Metroid is represented in Smash Bros. Through Samus, and Samus without her clothes on.
Stripper
Very
Samus.
true.
Except very many people would like to see Samus's arch nemesis, Ridley.
As a playable character.
See, look at that. Doesn't that look so stupid?
I mean,
Ridley? Okay. Well, you know what? Well, that's a good idea. Except, oh my god, why is Ridley smaller than Samus?
And why can't he fly around?
You know,
and why is his attack so crappy?
Ridley seems to go through the catchphrase of
Too big to be in Smash Bros.
too big to be in Smash Bros. A quote from Masahiro Sakurai he said, Ridley can't be in Smash Bros. Because he's too big, and if we shrunk him down, it just wouldn't be Ridley anymore. But people don't seem to understand that he's also the developer of Smash Bros. He kind of, what he says goes. What he says usually makes sense because he actually knows what he's doing. I mean, he's made 5 very, very high-selling games. Made quite a lot of money and a famous name for himself. Both famous and infamous, but I would say he knows what he's doing.
The Metroid fan base just can't take no for an answer.
No, they
See-
really can't.
Ridley in Smash Bros. It'd be cool, but like as he said, Ridley
It
getting
just-
shrunken down that much would just wouldn't be Ridley anymore.
I know.
His size does not matter. I mean, it would not be the same thing. I don't feel like it would have the effect, the awe that Ridley gives off in the actual Metroid games.
Yeah, he's much better off as a boss.
So, we can calmly talk about this, and I've met a bunch of people who are pretty, calm about it. But a lot of people seem to freak out about it.
If you
People
watch-
go insane.
Like they're on
The Metroid fan base tends to go ballistic, as you can
Here,
tell.
Stop yelling! I'm too f***ing big. Do you know how much of SSB4 meme this has become on the internet? Suckery can shrink me down to size, you know.
Except for
No,
the fact that
you
he
can't.
already said he
That
could.
is a complete lie.
I
I've never
mean-
heard a bigger lie.
I don't.
Someone made a skin for me as
Of
Bowser.
Bowser.
That looks
Why
so
would you make a
stupid.
skin of Bowser in Brawl? That's like, you might as well not even be in the game. I'd rather not be in the game than be a skin of Bowser, to be honest.
You're right.
I don't know about you guys, but
I mean,
Anyway,
Bowser's so terrible in that game.
what I believe... So, Metroid fanbase tend to be pretty cool. I mean, they got 2 of the best games ever. Super Metroid and Metroid Prime. And
That's pretty funny.
Metroid Prime 2 is a lot of fun. It's definitely a great game and a great addition to the series, and it added that fantastic multiplayer mode. Metroid Prime 3 still a very, very strong entry in the series.
Metroid
So
Prime.
Metroid Prime was developed by the same people who developed Donkey Kong Country Retro Studios. They're a very, 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 very talented game company.
I actually didn't know that.
Oh, well, now you do.
Thank
They're a very talented game company. And so, for years, they've been waiting for Metroid Prime 4. Which makes sense. We all wait for games a lot. Pokemon Gen 7. Anyway, but none of us, especially us, no one understands the hardships that they are going through of their
people
waiting.
being-
They have waited so long for a new Metroid Prime game. And
And
Nintendo's
that
given
sucks.
them
It
Metroid,
sucks.
and Nintendo's given them a fantastic game in Metroid Other M. I can't even say that with a straight face. That game's awful. And then, so, at E3, they're always...
people.
They're always waiting for a new game in the series. E3 comes up. They're all sitting there with their fingers crossed at their keyboard, wetting themselves in anticipation. Okay, we're gonna stop. I apologize. We experienced some technical difficulties here. But
Yeah.
anyway, where were we? Yes,
other end.
wetting ourselves. Right?
Yeah,
wetting ourselves. Anyway, so yeah, they're wetting themselves in anticipation for E3. And Nintendo gives them the Metroid game we've been waiting for. Metroid Prime Federation Force. Yes, that's right.
Oh,
Metroid, like, okay.
Federation Force.
So, I was watching E3 that day, and as soon as it came up, I was like, oh, probably another 3DS eShop game. I mean, it looks okay. Probably not something I'm going to buy unless it turns out to be absolutely amazing. And I was like, oh well. I guess we'll just have to wait till the next trailer. Because at this point, I was sitting here with my fingers crossed, wetting myself in anticipation for the new Fire Emblem
Everybody, when they announced Metroid Federation Force.
Yeah, if I were Mario, I'd be pretty scared of him too.
Yeah, you're right. He's
Anyway,
like, Mamma Mia.
So then, the Metroid Prime logo came up. And across the world, you could hear the dying moans of every Metroid fan in the universe. Yeah,
It's
you could.
so
Yeah,
true.
you know those guys on the other planets. You could hear them too.
Oh my god.
And I mean,
Can you
really
blame them?
blame them? Is the question here. I mean, what is this? Metroid Prime Soccer? Metroid Prime.
Certainly isn't a good game.
Metroid Prime.
The kid.
Team up.
Metroid Prime. The kid
game.
version. Well, Metroid Prime is not a very kiddie game. It's
A very
possibly
violent one.
Nintendo's darkest series. I can't really think of a series that would have any competition with it.
No, I
Probably
really
Twilight
can't either.
Princess. Just that
Zelda.
one game though.
Twilight Princess. No, we don't talk about Twilight Princess. Anyway, I mean, it's just kind of most people. Well, I just see it as, oh well, I'm not going to buy it, and now I have no reason to ever
But
go
the
near
Metroid
them.
fans have it as, why would they ruin our beloved series? Why
The
would they
Metroid
do
fans
this to
seem
us?
to have taken this as,
A federal offense.
yes, a federal offense, Evan.
They think
Thank you.
Nintendo hates them.
Yes, they do, and apparently they do. So, Metroid Prime Federation Force has obviously gotten to Metroid Prime transforms beloved franchises despite angry fans. No sugarcoating negative reactions. Anyway, so, kind of a big deal that's happened here. Oh, Nintendo says angry fans will like Metroid Federation Force. Well, you know what? I am very
What odd
Very-
thing to say.
I gotta say, I am very curious at what Nintendo has to say to them. Let's observe. After stellar shares by both Sony and Microsoft, no one was expecting Nintendo to best both companies. And,
Best both companies.
well,
They merely skimmed them.
Yeah, that's a laugh.
oh, that was a very,
Skimming
that
saying
was
too
a
much.
very good compliment, Edward. That was a very nice thing to say, Edward. I'm proud of you. Anyway,
I know.
let's observe here. Nintendo is fighting back. Says fans who weren't at the show are being too quick to judge the trailer. What the fan at home saw was something in the Metroid Prime universe that they weren't expecting. The reaction has been negative. There's no sugarcoating it, Filzamy said. This is an example where fans who aren't able to get their hands on the game may be at a bit of a competitive disadvantage. Everyone who has played what we are showing regarding Metroid Prime Federation Force, they've come across really pleased. My request is that fans trust us. Well, I mean, I like Reggie. He's a nice guy. I'll trust him for now. But apparently the Metroid fans don't.
Yeah, they think
As you
he's
can
like some
see
kind
in
of
this,
People are putting a petition.
they have made a change.org. Yes, change.org. What a fantastic site.
Wow,
I can't say that with a straight face either. Petition
No.
for cancellation, spelled wrong, of Metroid Prime Federation Force. Holy shit.
21,000.
Holy jeez, that is just
They're nearly done.
dang. I
Looks
mean,
like Metroid Prime Federation Force
I
is
think
being
you're
canceled.
overreacting a bit. I mean, a little. I mean,
The
it's
only
a
reason
game.
you want to cancel a game is if
I
a new
mean,
Zelda CDI game was coming out.
I guess it
Oh,
could get
man.
new people.
That'd get canceled quickly.
I mean, it could get people into the series. I guess.
Sort of. Maybe it could get kids
Anyway.
growing up to get into the series.
Anyway, Metroid Prime Federation first announced at the Nintendo Digital event on June 16, 2015. Alright, so they know the date. For almost a decade, longtime Nintendo fans have been waiting for a new Metroid game. Alright, so, yes, pretty much what we've gone over. Metroid is one of Nintendo's most beloved and respected franchises, spanning almost 30 years of legacy. That is correct. I love it, and I love it.
That can be argued for
Well,
best.
that cannot be argued.
Can't-
No, it is definitely one of their most beloved and respected franchises.
Okay.
I mean, Metroid Prime, the whole first three, no, not this one, and Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Zero Mission, they're all fantastic games. Anyway, the foundation of isolation, atmosphere, and exploration in unknown planets are what made Metroid great. Here's the whammer. With the release of the Wii U and its greater technological... It is wrong. And its greater oh wait, no, that is right. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Just ignore me. Anyway, its greater technological capabilities, thousands of fans were expecting a new and improved Metroid game. Alright, that would have...
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have
They could've
rocked
added
you.
the gamepad.
I expected a 2D Metroid game.
That would have rocked you. However, what we got, however, is a disgrace of the game with the name Metroid. Is a disgrace of a game with the name Metroid slapped on the title. Okay, that's not true, necessarily. It has no elements at all of what Metroid is about, and it's a disrespectful manner. That should be its apostrophe. Anyway,
God
it's a
damn it,
disrespectful
nerds.
manner to old and new
Yeah, your grandma's-
series of the old and new fans of the series of showing them that the Metroid franchise is not dead after all. This is not the Metroid we asked Nintendo to make. We should let Nintendo know what we think of the game and make them actually listen to their fans for once. Help us stop this atrocity of the game from bearing the beloved Metroid franchise name and make Nintendo halt production on it. Well,
Is it not finished yet?
okay, I just want... no, it's a development process. What I'd like to say here is,
Maybe
what we got,
they-
however, is a disgrace of a game. Is a disgrace of a game with the name Metroid slapped on the title. I don't think that's right. What seems to me, from what I've read about it, is they're not exactly pissed about the game. They're more pissed that it's a Metroid game. Like, so if it had just been, you know, there and been
Space
named,
Soccer.
like, Space Federation Force or something like that, they would have just been like, basically
Oh.
my reaction, oh, another eShop game, I probably won't get it. I mean, co-op is cool. I mean, maybe it would have done well, but then they had to add the Metroid name, and now
And
people are
that
like...
pissed off tons of nerds.
So,
yeah, it did. They were like,
Metroid.
that
"Oh my
happened.
God,
Anyway,
girl."
let's observe, the trailer.
Uh-oh. Moment of truth here, people. Dun, dun, dun,
And they
dun.
say, please no... Oh, okay, first I'd like to see... Holy crap.
Oh my god.
1 million views. Let's take a look at this. 698,000. Mario Maker
1
only has
million.
200,000.
Splatoon District.
No, that's not bad. 200,000.
Yes, but do they have...
360,000.
Do they have...
Oh, damn.
73,000.
Keep this up, Nintendo, and Kickstarters for a proper new Metroid game will be made. Well, that's not exactly true, because when people tried to make a Mario 64 remake, they shut it down. This looks like something like... Well, let's watch the trailer first, and then we'll judge for ourselves there.
Yes.
Development progress. Well, automatically, it just doesn't show even the quality of the world at all of the Metroid Prime game.
Yeah.
That is...
Didn't even show Samus.
That ain't Samus. That ain't Samus.
That ain't
That
No,
ain't, that
it's
ain't
not
Samus. What?
Wait.
Huh?
Metroid? That ain't
This is
Metroid.
Metroid.
That ain't Metroid.
Those aren't Metroids. None of this is Metroids.
That ain't Metroid.
No, that's not Metroid either.
Nor is it Ridley.
To be honest, I do think the co-op, four-player co-op missions...
This does look kind
I
of
do
fun.
like the co-op missions idea, but then they had to kick the Metroid fan base in the teeth once again.
Wait, what the hell just went into the suit?
A
That's
ball?
right. That's right, guys. If you didn't even think the main game was satisfactory, there's always Metroid suck. Metroid
Oh my
isn't...
God.
I think
Mario,
the problem
you know?
what they
Mario
did here,
is a game where you can play soccer.
the problem,
Yeah, it is, because
the
it's
problem
like
that
not-
they did
Rayman
here,
Legends is a game where you can play soccer.
The
But
problem-
Metroid,
Rayman
one of the
Legends-
most serious franchises Nintendo has, it's just not there. Now let's take a look at some of the comments here. Seems like it'd be a good game, but it should be related to Metroid. My point exactly.
Yes.
Let's see. How can this be related to Metroid? Well, he's in the Illuminati, so I would assume he would have known. Anyway, Sonic Boom
He should have
Fire and Ice
warned
is
us
starting to
before.
look pretty promising, isn't it? Oh man, that was low. That was
what did he
that
say?
was low.
What did he just say?
Sonic Boom Fire and Ice is starting to look pretty promising, isn't it? Wow,
Ooh.
that was low.
Low.
Seems pretty bad.
This is a joke, right? Seriously? Well, I mean, maybe. Wow, a week later, and Nintendo still hasn't disabled ratings or comments. What is this madness? I'm actually kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Metroid is dead. I don't want to read that. A
Yes.
space shooter where the protagonist wears a cool spacesuit with a minigame called Ball. This is the best game since Griffball. Oh, okay, that's
That's
cool.
a Halo reference.
I disliked the video. Did I do good? No, you didn't dislike.
You can just
This literally made me okay guys, watch out. This did not metaphorically make him sick to watch. This literally made him sick to watch. Like he actually threw up watching this video.
Ooh, man.
You
How
should
is this in
probably
any
look
way
into that.
Metroid? The last Metroid game we got was Other M, and now they bring us this. At least Other M was playable and had some fun moments, story being terrible to learn. Just who's in charge of Metroid and why have they not been fired yet? So
Obviously,
yeah,
a
these
piss nerd.
guys Metroid is kind of gone crazy here, as you can tell. However,
They've become Activision with just Call of Duty money grabs.
yeah, true.
That is really
Right,
fun.
but I mean, I've seen some more positive views of this game saying, "Oh, it could be fun, right?"
Yeah,
I mean, 4-player co-op, that's a great thing to put in a game.
yeah.
Bottom line is, it's starting to drive them crazy.
And it looks like it's starting to become Halo. Halo,
Yes.
great game, but
Yes.
it's Metroid.
I mean,
man.
this is not the same thing.
Makes me sick.
So, I mean, the Metroid fanboys can be good. I mean, I've met a couple people who are definitely great guys, but I mean, really, some of those guys though, they're crazy.
over
I mean,
know,
it's just,
right?
It's insane.
Totally.
What is it, talking dog?
Which fucking nerd's talking dog?
It's the Samus Peppers! Run! Metroid! Stop! No! Brother will be in Smash Brothers! Brother will be in Smash Brothers!